Welcome back to another episode of Attack of the Beam Team. And as it says, this is cRaZed place. It's under construction. We are on the server, the B Team server, and I've gotten a lot more progress done, and I'll show you that in a minute. But first, let's jump on into bat form here, and let's take a look across the way. Poor Chillers, poor guy, has had a bit of a problem. Every time I come over here, it just brings tears to my eyes. Oh, this is the auto spawner. We were just here last time. I just got black sheep, just here, gone, completely obliterated. What happened, you say? The theory is that it got destroyed by a tornado, and you can almost kind of tell. It came through here. I don't know what was in here. And, maybe that's some damage there. I don't really know. So maybe right there. And it came through, and there's almost a path. But apparently, Chiller says, and he was cool about it. I'd be pissed. He logged in, he looked around, he's like, oh well, it's fine. It's like, did you expect it to blow up? Did you expect to log in and be, it's fine, no base. I'd be pissed. But, he says that it didn't get any of the important stuff. So I guess all his storage and his really important things were probably way down there and didn't destroy it. And honestly, guys, that scares me. If that was a tornado, we think it was a tornado. A gamer Brian and I were logged in here, and it was storming something fierce. And we had come over here. I guess Brian came over here first, and he saw this, and I came over here, and like nothing. It was all gone. All gone. Hey, is he going to use that? Is that limestone? I can use that. If he's not going to use... Okay, he's probably going to use that. What is that? Oh, cherry block. Okay. So, that's just sad. And it brings the tears to the eyes every time. What we've gotten done over here, and that tornado business, scares me. It scares me, because what? What did I do? I built a too-high structure. And what's going to happen? Boom. Going to get destroyed. That's what I'm afraid of. So definitely all my storage is going to be below. It's going to be down there in the ground somewhere. Down there. So what we've got done is some of these window frames and sills. And you can kind of... I did the bar across the horizontally here. And I don't know if I like it. But I did that because it's kind of like the bar when you open the window up and whatnot. And I think it really looks nice. There's the bar accents here. Let's see, what else have I done? I finished, obviously. I finished on the patterns here, the limestone there, and I also added to the side here limestone and some white stained clay. And I'm not sold, I'm not completely sold on that. Just flat that across the sides there. I want to do something else. And I've got a little accent here, and I might get some other stained clay. Maybe some red and do an accent. I don't know. Something else needs to be done. It's too bland. It's too bland. And honestly, I'm not completely sold on the idea of having 2 stories. Because I don't know what I'm going to populate it with. And really, now that I've done this, what is also driving me nuts? Look at this. We've got a 4 glass window in here. And we've got brick blocks on the bottom and blocks on the top. You go upstairs, you've got no bottom block. So if I am going to keep this, I want to put an additional block here and then the roof block and then move these windows up, because that's kind of driving me nuts. But I'm not sold on it, and I'm not sold. But what I need to do is to figure out whether I'm going to be sold or not is I need to finish building it. Because really, a build can talk to you. A build will talk to you and tell you whether you've gone too far or you've done too much. But right now, I can't see it. I've got to finish the build to go, okay, I need to change this here. I need to knock this down and put some of these textures down here and just keep the one level. I did too much, too big. And you kind of want to look in your environment. Another thing that's got me thinking is my neighbors. He doesn't have anything too tall. I mean, he's got a little space in there. He has a little space in there. He, bless his heart, he had something in there. My neighbors over here don't have super tall structures. Of course, I've kind of built up. They're almost in a valley over here, and it's not too terribly tall, but I'm gonna finish it. And honestly, I did all this work to get the black sheep. I'm not sold on that either. I don't know. I've got to finish it. I've got to finish it. Another thing I'd like to do and explore in this episode is I've got this nice arch here, right? It's really nice. Kind of gives more depth to it. And you can use these wedge slope blocks, but I need a door. And you go ahead and you put a door in there. If you take a door, I've got a carpenter's door here. You put a door in there, boom. What's wrong? We've got all this space, and we'd have to either fill it with something, or we need to bring, my thoughts are, and let's just hang with me here. Let's see, let's get that out of there. My thoughts at the moment are to do like this. Let's see here, and kind of bring it back. Let's have an indented doorway. And so we'll have something like this, and maybe we'll do another wedge block, or maybe we'll just do that. And maybe we'll do some more limestone, or maybe we'll do white stained clay. But I think something like that would work. But it's gonna go back to kind of that blocky style. But at the same time, you've got this depth now. You've got a 1 block depth, and you can put some lights out here, some signs. You could do some other funky things. So it leads itself to being a little bit better, and you get what you need. So you get your working door. Boom. Take your hammer, do a little left clicky. Oh, just change that. Another left clicky. What I really want to do is a right clicky. There we go. And what do I want? I think I want some fir wood on that. Boom. No, don't like it. Get out. And I've said, hello. Stop clicking. I've said before that there was, oh my goodness, these carpenter blocks are really nice. Sometimes they drive me crazy. Surely you won't do meat textures. Okay. I've said before that the most annoying thing about the carpenter's blocks is this. You have to, oh no, oh, what did I do? Stop it. You have to break both to get it back. I've said that before in previous videos. That's limestone. I need limestone. Hey, score! What do we got? Limestone. Well, I'm going to investigate that some more. Anyway, I've said the only way to get them back is to do that. Not so. Not so at all. And I learned that trick by experimentation. You got your carpenter's block. Here's my oak wood planks that I want to texturize it with. Boom, there's my texture. Well, I just want to pop that block off without popping the carpenter off. I do a shift left click with the carpenter's hammer. Boom, it's off. So any of these blocks I want to get off, save for the glass because they're not carpenters. I can go ahead and just hit it, boom, pop them off. That's really nice. That's exactly what I wanted. That's what makes these blocks so convenient and so easy to use. I mean, really. Let me show you another thing about this mod. I don't think I've showed you before. Let me do an F7. F7 will show you where mobs are going to spawn. So I want to make sure we got a spawn-proof base here. We'll do torches on the ground for now. Let's go ahead and look up here. Yes, sir. There we are. And they can still spawn on the edges there, but that's okay for now. I'll just have to be careful while I'm working. But in here, I should be fine. Alright, so I'm going to see if I can find a good texture for this. Get my door arranged. See if we... Oh, come on. Get it. Get me back. Can I get it back? Where'd it go? Whew! Still better than working with signs. Oh, I just slept in my... Dadgummit. Hello! Alright, if I haven't shown you that before, that's my sleeping bag. You could use a sleeping bag, which recipe is... Oh, I guess I can't... There we are. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 wool and 4 carpets to make a sleeping bag. You can take this when you're out and about, whether you're on your single player world or a server with no one on. Turn F7 off. And you can go out and you can reset the day without resetting your spawn. Really nice. Really pretty nice. So I'm going to actually go down there and mine some limestone. Going to do a few other changes around here, and I'll be back with you guys. Well, hello. We may have our door. I just finished it. It almost... I don't know. We may have our door. Let me show you a little trick. I'm kind of having to tell myself this because... It kind of floats on there now. I don't know if I like that anymore. I'm having to tell myself this because I'm so... I won't say blinded by, but so used to vanilla. But let me show you something. I did this, and it looked bulky. What you can do with this carpenter's hammer, with a little right click, is you can bring it in or expand it. Basically, you're hammering it or unhammering it in whatever direction you're pressing. So if I'm going to press on this side, boom, it's going to do that. That's all that does. But I looked at this, and I was like, man, this is still so blocky. Like, I don't know if I like it. Then I was like, let's take a peek. Boom, 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 boom. Doesn't work on the slopes. Screws them up. And you gotta take it off, and then you gotta put it back on. Screws them up. Don't do it. It does some other interesting things. And I just put this slope on here, too, which I don't know if I like it. Hello! See, that's what... You can change directions of stuff with the left click. But if you do the right click on the slopes, oh my goodness. It's like, I don't even know what it's doing. It's doing weird stuff you don't even want it to do. And there's probably a way. I bet you it's changing like oblique or smaller. Yeah, I wonder if it ever gets big again. It does not appear so. Oh. It's not even doing what I want it to do. It's not going right back. You stupid block. Oh, okay. I'm wrecking stuff. Stop it. I need to stop it. Alright. Come back to me. You're fine. You, sir, go back the way you were. Let's take one of these. See, that's how it was before I added this. And, oh no, did I mess these guys up too? I think I messed these guys up. Ugh. Come back. Come back to me. Okay, so if we do that, that's... Thanks, that's not at all what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Come on. Come here. Be like your brother. Boom. Okay, that's what I liked. That's what we had originally. Let me grab some limestone. We had that, and we chiseled it. Boom, and a chisel job. So, I had that. I don't know if I like that, but then I was like, well, let's place one of these here. And it automatically added, okay, that's right. It automatically added those shapes. Smack that on there and do another chisel. Make sure, oh, you don't need to re-chisel it. Do that. Chisel, chisel. And it kind of adds, you see this chisel line that goes all the way through here. And it kind of, oh, I just picked something up. Okay. It kind of looks nice. I'm not sold. Let's go take a look at it from the inside. From the inside, looks a little weird. It looks a little strange. I was planning on having elevator blocks here as well as here, because you got to have those either way, and I want symmetry. So that's what I was planning on. I don't know if that's what I'm going to do, but let's see what this does. Now that adds... Ignore the glass. Ignore the glass for now. Look at this. Look at that. Half, like... You don't even have large blocks. It's not blocky at all. That's really nice. But as far as the upstairs is concerned, you can't even tell, you can't even see it, which is nice. I need to do the wood up here like I did down there. Let's take a look, see here. If I flattened out this guy, ooh, like that, then you see it. You can see it from the upstairs. And so, if I did it to his brothers over here, you can definitely see it, and then that makes these guys kind of floating. Which you can move that back, that can be changed. Which might not be an awful idea, but it does stick this out more. So it's like, if you're going to do that, you might want to try to make an overhang. But I don't know. I'm going to have to play around with that. Also, do I have glass with me still? I think I put it away. I don't have a lot of glass. I don't like to mess around with it. But I'll do it for you guys. Glass, from what I saw before on my single player, let's go ahead and switch back into human, is that it does not interact well with the carpenter block. Like, you see how it's tearing inside, at least on my graphics. It's tearing inside like that. I think it continues to do that if you do glass. Let's check it out. I mean, yeah, look at that. I mean, it looks nice. I mean, you can... it's not too bad from the outside. And maybe it's just something with my graphics. Possibly, but I don't... I'm curious. Let me know if anybody else... If you guys experience this, if you put a glass block into a carpenter block, do you get a graphical glitch? Because I get that. Now, that's not so bad from the outside. From the inside, it'll drive you nuts a little bit. And I probably want to do some stained, but I'm working with basic supplies at the moment, and what I've got is what I've got. So, let's see here. I like that. Obviously, we're going to need to do some touch-ups. We're going to do some more detail work, so don't worry, stay with me. I'll see if I can move that back a little bit, just to give it some more uniformity. I don't know if I'm going to keep these hammered in. Let's see. Because it doesn't look awful. I think it almost looks a little bit better not being hammered in. So we might not do that. We might just leave that right where it is. Because, yeah, it matches right up with this block here. Is this accent bar there. Looks good. I like it. So I'm liking the look so far. I really need to complete this. I don't know how much off-camera work I'm going to do, but I'm itching to complete this. I am living out of these 3 completely unorganized chests, and it's driving me crazy. So, I'd like to finish this ASAP. So, let's see what more work I can get done on it. Let's see. I've done the floors, except up there. I've done this little doohickey down here. Up here, I have not done anything with that, nor on the reciprocal side. I have not done some of the accents here like I did over there. Text message. Got a text message. However, thank you, Jarvis, for the text message. However, Enderman. So I need to do some of that more work. And this is going to be a window, and I need to figure out if I'm going to do the overhang here like I've done over here. I don't know if I will, because there's probably not a big reason for it. Here we've got the door, so we need it. Here we don't. Let me go ahead and sleep in my sleeping bag, reset the day. Oh, BRB. Interesting tip for you. If you've got armor on and you're going to use this sleeping bag, it will actually pop your armor off. So when I slept, I had my sleeping bag in this slot, right here, the empty one. When I sleep, it pops my armor off, my chest plate, puts it here, and then I've got to pick the bed up again. Interesting little tidbit. So when you wake up, don't leave your armor or your bed behind. But I think I'm going to call it an episode. I don't want it to go very long. Last episode, I think, went about 30 minutes. I'd like to keep it around the 20-minute mark, because people don't like to watch more than that. So thank you for joining me for this episode. I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to more episodes, maybe some collaboration in the future here on this Attack of the Bean Team server. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment. I missed that. That's anticlimactic. Comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Bye.